Everyone, we have an announcement to make. Stop!
Yo. I am tired, man. Coming off of a long weekend and here at the shipper, just waiting. But while I'm waiting, though, I got another exposed video for you guys today. This young man wants to call in and talk about Landair. It's a subsidiary of the Covenant franchise. You know Covenant, the company that wants you to drive teams. But he wants to come on and let us know what Landair is all about, y'all. You might want to consider this a MTC exposed type deal. But we're going to bring him on. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, brother man, you said you want to call in and talk about Landair right quick. So, what's Landair about, bro? I mean, let's start from what you like about the company.
Okay, sure. Yeah, well, to be honest, I came in, I called a recruiter, and matter of fact, I believe that you spoke with who was my recruiter. I think her name was Melody.
Okay.
And I came in with only 6 months of experience, and these guys told me, they said, we're going to give you 51 cents a mile.
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, there's no way. And they said, we'll get you home every weekend. I said, there ain't no way. Because, see, I came from a company I ran for 6 or 7 months that I was out for 2 months at a time, or minimum a month, you know. So I came over. I took the chance. I said, I want to make a jump. So I went over there.
So what they were saying to you, you was like, no way. You guys is not going to get me home every month or every week and give me 51 cents a mile.
Yeah, with the experience that I had, I thought they was just telling me, whatever they wanted to, just jerk you around a little bit, but that, that's not the case. Or I figured they were going to not really give me any miles, you know what I mean, at such a high CPM. And that turned out not to be the case, man. Everything they told me was true. Everything. I went over there, and I'm not trying to be some ambassador, you know what I mean? But I've watched a couple of your videos, and I was like, man,
maybe
my experience.
Maybe your experience was a hell of a lot different than what everybody else's experience. Basically, that's basically what is about your experience. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like you said, you
Right.
couldn't believe that they was going to offer you 51 cent with only 6 months experience. So
Right.
the
Okay.
so the recruiter said, 51 cents. So when you got to the orientation, was it was it true what the recruiter said at the time?
It turned out to be true. Yeah, they gave me a paper for per diem, right? And that's how they come up with the 51. You can opt in or opt out of the per diem. If you don't take per diem, it's with my experience at the time, it was 35. But if you take per diem, it's 51. So whatever the difference is from 35 to 51, that's what their per diem is, like 17 or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not good at math, man.
So let's
But
see, 40, hold on, 40, let's see, 35, 51, 50, maybe, yeah, about 16. Let me see, 5 is 40, then the 10 is 50. Yeah, about 14. Yeah, about 14. About 14
right.
cents for
Yep.
the per diem. Okay. So for the per diem,
Right.
So for the per diem is 51 if you opt in, but
Right.
if you don't take the per diem, it is 35.
Well, at least at my experience level, that's what they were offering me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I guess you wouldn't take it if it was like a tax. I know it. It helps the company on the back end at the end of the year with per diem and stuff like that.
Yeah, as always, the per diem is per diem is funny. Some of the money that you make won't be taxed, and then once
Right.
on one side of your pay, you'll see all the miles times the per diem pay. And then on the other side, you'll see all the miles times the regular pay, which is taxed. So at the end of the year, they say that per diem works more for the company than it does for the driver. I was in per diem maybe twice. When I worked it for U.S. Express, I was in the per diem, and when I worked it for J&R Schroegel. Now, J&R Schroegel per diem is mandatory. Let me see. I don't. Wait. I might be wrong on that. I may be wrong. No. That was U.S. Express. Okay, so U.S. Express per diem was optional, and J&R Schrugel's per diem was mandatory. So yeah,
Right.
with J&R Schroegel, it was mandatory for their per diem. But I mean, some drivers like it. Some drivers don't. I mean, with my current company, I don't have per diem at all. It's just straight pay, straight CPM for the straight miles I drive. And yeah, I kind of got accustomed to to that. But over there at Landair, it's optional as well too, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's optional. And they're very upfront about it. And if you have any questions about it, the payroll over there will answer all your questions there.
Okay, cool. All right, so how long was orientation? How long was the orientation, and was you paid for it?
Yeah, I really can't remember how much I was paid for it. I want to say it was like maybe $100 a day, I think.
Mm-hmm.
At that time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 3 days. I remember it was 3 days. But I do remember hearing your video there with Melody. I think maybe they've changed it because she said a day and a half or something like that. So, but for me, it was 3 days, and it was like $100 a day or something.
Well, I'm kind of
But
I'm kind of thinking when I did talk to her, I think she did say it was like $100 a day. Hold on, right quick. Hold on. Okay. All right. Damn it, man. All right. I think she did say it was like $100 a day. So
yeah,
yeah.
that's about right.
Yeah. All right. So so how many
And
so orientation, you know, the regular bullshit, the videos, the paperwork. How and you say the paper the it was like 3 days or something like that. Did you have to do any of what do you call it? Like any physical or anything like that? Did you have to get in the truck, get in the trailer, duck, walk up under the trailer and all that other stuff? Did you have to do that?
No, man, no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nah, really, it's just, a bunch of paperwork the first day. The second day, I believe it's a lot of safety videos,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe even some Qualcomm training and stuff like that, because they do take new students as well. They have a training program, but they don't get you your license, but they'll put you with a trainer.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have any experience.
Okay.
I think you have to have like 3 to 6 months to go without a trainer.
So you was lucky. You got in with them and you didn't have to go out with a trainer. So you came in as an experienced driver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's what's up. All right. So sounding good so far. So was 6 months. You now what? How long has it? I think you said you how long you been with them so far? I want to make sure I got you.
I've been with them now a year and a half.
Oh, you've been with them for a year and a half. Okay. So all right.
Yep.
So what's the culture there like? I mean, what's your dispatch? What's your experience with your dispatchers there?
Well, see, I don't run truckload anymore, and that's what they call their. See, Landair is not a full 48 OTR company.
Okay.
It's a regional. Their truckload, which is like their main core of drivers, that's like the regional aspect of the company. And the culture. I had a dispatcher named Corey, and he was a fairly young guy, but he had been dispatching for about a year. And a lot of people might say, "Oh, he doesn't know what he was doing," and this, that, and the other. But nah, man, Corey, he kept me running, and we never had any problems. It was always fire and forget. We had a good relationship. There was never any problems. If I had a problem, I'd call him and he'd straighten it out as quickly as he can, and when I was on the truckload side, I averaged about 2,500 miles a week, just like the recruiter had told me, 25, and I'd touch 28 sometimes, and I was home. Like I'd get home like every Friday or every Saturday,
Okay.
And,
so this is you say they don't run the 48. So what regions do they run?
Yeah, so they're based out of Greenville, Tennessee. That's East Tennessee. It's like right outside of Kingsport area. I believe it is. Yeah, Kingsport. West of Johnson City. I believe it, Johnson City. And so they run. See, I live in South Carolina, so it's like the whole East Coast basically, except no New York City. Like, say, all right, if I leave my house in South Carolina, I might take a load from Columbia area down to Florida. From Florida, I'll hit Georgia. Georgia, I'll go up to about Columbus area. Columbus, I would shoot over to like PA, maybe hop into New Jersey and grab a load from Jersey, like Hamilton area, and drop back down this way. So it's pretty much in that area, in that circle right there. It's pretty combined little circle. It's not really bad at all, really.
Okay.
That's just on your truckload side, you know.
Okay. So, damn, that thing's still moving. Hold on, right quick. Hold on. I could have sworn I hit. Hold on, right quick, bro. Hold on, right quick.
All right.
All right, man. I had to fix my camera. That little beat marker kept irritating me, man. All right. All right.
Gotcha.
So back to it, man. So this ain't the whole 48. So how many miles do you actually average a week?
Well, I'm on a whole nother account now. I haven't even gotten into that part of it. But for those 6 or 7 months that I was on truckload, I averaged anywhere from 25 to 2,800.
Okay. And that's going home every weekend.
Yeah. Now you're not gonna get a true full weekend off.
Okay,
but you'll get a 34.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you next. Was it gonna be? Was it a full 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, go back to work Monday, or is it just a 34? So you go back to, you get home Friday night, you off Saturday, and then 10 hours on Sunday, and then you go back Sunday evening.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say it did. I never did get a full weekend, but yeah, it's mainly just for your 34. You know.
All right. Do you get?
And you might bring a load home, or you might not.
All right. Do you get?
It depends where you're at.
Do you get paid every week or every 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's every Thursday, and the pay period is Saturday to Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday to Saturday. So y'all, how do y'all send in the paperwork? Is it by TransFlow, TripPack?
Yeah, it's just TransFlow. It's just the app on your phone. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you guys run the turnpikes? Can y'all run turnpikes?
Sorry, I couldn't really hear you.
I said, can y'all run turnpikes?
Oh, like New Jersey Turnpike and stuff like that?
Yeah. Indiana, Ohio, Oklahoma.
That I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay.
I'm really not sure.
So actually, the route that you run don't even have turnpikes, pretty much.
Well, no. Now, well, see, then we get into leaving the truckload side.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a call from my dispatcher 6 months in. And see, I started in, December. So last June, this time last year, yeah. Matter of fact, I got a call from my dispatcher. And he was like, hey, man, we got this new account. And it's in your backyard, basically. He was like, do you want me to put your name in the hat? And I was like, well, what is it? You know what I mean? I'm not just going to say, yeah, let me go hop on this train, and I don't even know where it's going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And turns out, man, they put me on a route I just burn 20 up now, man. I go from Columbia to Atlanta, and I'm back home every night.
Oh, okay. So far so good with Landair, man. You sounding pretty positive. Year in or a year and a half in on the new account. That sounds good. What about benefits? What type of benefits they have available?
Yeah, they just have the usual, medical, dental, vision, and I think the insurance is a little pricey, but I mean it's like I think it comes out to be like $60 a week. I think.
Oh, okay.
I can't really get too deep into that because I don't follow it too well myself. I just signed up and I pay for it,
Okay. What other culture there that you can let people know about Landair? What other good things that comes to mind that you can say about Landair and that you will recommend drivers to give Landair a try?
This is what, because I've got a few friends that they've got more experience than me and they've got less, and this is kind of what I tell them, man. First off, they sent me in a rental car to orientation. It's no Greyhound. They give you a rental car, and kind of taking a step back. Once you leave orientation, I don't know how it is now because we just got some Freightliners from Covenant, brand new Freightliners, about a year ago. But when I came in, we were phasing old international trucks out. And the problem at the time was you may have a truck sitting there on the yard or you may not. So even in my case, I got a truck, but they sent a lot of drivers home to wait on a truck in another rental car. You know what I mean? So it kind of goes into how they take care of you. I broke down in Columbus, Ohio, in that international, and I was down for a week. They put me in a hotel room for like 2 days, and they were like, you know what, dude? Just get in a car, go to the house, and we'll pay you breakdown pay.
Okay.
So
now
they put me in a rental car.
So they put you where? So where are you from? I mean, in conjunction to Columbus,
I'm
Ohio?
right outside of I'm right outside of Columbia, South Carolina.
So they gave you
so that's a good little ride.
So they gave you a rental car while the truck was being repaired to go home in Columbia.
To go home to Columbia, South Carolina area from Columbus,
Ohio.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they didn't offer. They didn't say, hey, we want to put you up in the hotel or nothing like that. They just say, hey, go to Enterprise, grab a car.
They did. They did. They put me in a hotel for about 2 days, just to see what the problem is,
right.
See how long it's going to take to repair.
Okay.
And once they found out it was going to be several days, they said, hey, take the car and go home. We'll call you when it's ready, and we'll give you another car to go back to Columbus.
Wait. I'm trying to wrap my head around all of this, bro, because this is all new to me. Like to hear that a company do something like this is all new to me, man, because when I was broke down, when I was broke down, hell, they just told me, hey, go ahead and wait for, go to the hotel, chill there and all like that. And then if they took them a little bit longer to fix the truck, hey, we're going to go ahead and give you a rental so you can go and recover a truck. I mean, they never told me like, hey, we're going to give you a rental to go home and chill and then give you a rental to go back. Wow.
Yeah.
But okay.
And pay you breakdown pay.
And pay you breakdown pay. Wow. So let's rewind for a minute when you said that they gave you a rental to go to the orientation. So during orientation, they gave you a rental because, did you go there? Now, this is a year. Well, this happens to be a year and a half ago. So, of course, COVID wasn't the thing back then. But now being COVID is the thing now. A lot of companies are shying away from Greyhound. So this was one of the companies that you got with that actually reimbursed you for a rental car or paid for the rental car to get you down to their orientation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I will say that, one of the things that I saw while I was in orientation that kind of deals with that is if you get there and see, a lot of people, they go to orientations and they don't realize that that's not a guarantee. You don't, at least with Landair, I can speak for Landair about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a guarantee that you have a job. You don't have a job with Landair. That 3-day orientation is more or less an extended interview. It's not like a harking sit down, and it might, if you have something like safety wise or on your background, they're going to pull you into a room and ask you a couple questions, and then they're going to make a decision. And I know you've seen it and heard about it. Mm-hmm. Well, see, if you get there and they say we can't work with this, they will send you home on a bus. I saw that. So,
okay.
But if everything goes right, you know what I'm saying, they'll do a lot for you. You know what I mean?
Okay. See, that's why I always tell.
But you can.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, well, I was about to say.
You.
No,
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was about to say that, I always say that it's better to always have some residual money. I mean, just in case, just in case that you need a way to get back home, or you need money for food, or whatever the case, you always need to take residual money. Now, like you said, they'll send you back on the bus. See, I'm not going back on the bus. I'm about to go grab me a car and drive my way back home. But some some companies does that. They'll get you in there by plane, train, automobiles and all like that. But yeah, on the way back, no, they'll kick your butt right on the bus and send you right back. Yep. Hold on for a second. Let me.
Yep. And that.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. What you was about to say?
I saw that's another thing. People's interested in Landair, don't even go there if you only have an automatic license. You got to take a manual road test, and if you get there with your automatic, which it shouldn't even happen, honestly, but I saw it happen, and they'll send you home because they want you to be able to drive whatever. If anything happens, you know what I mean?
They want you to be able to right. They want you to be able to drive both. I think that was how it was over at before J&R Schwugel went fully automatic, but they had manuals there too, and they wanted to make sure that you knew how to drive both of them. So in case they didn't have an automatic and they had a manual, they could just toss your butt right into one.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So orientation done. What was your first load like with your first dispatcher?
It's just business as usual, man. Honestly, I don't even remember what the first load was, dude. I really don't remember. I only had one dispatcher because I was only on truckload side for 6 or 7 months, and I honestly never had a problem with him.
Okay.
Never. I mean, I can't even think of one thing leaving me out, not telling me, I can't get you home. And that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and that did happen. Once or twice. But he would always tell me. He would never leave me hanging out to dry. You know what I mean? But that kind of goes on a base to base, case to case
situation.
With said individual dispatcher. Yeah, and it depends on the driver and how they react, and just daily conversation and stuff.
Well, what's since you're liking it so much, so what's the best part about working there then?
The best part about it, man, okay, the thing that comes to my mind is Landair took me in with 6 months of experience. They gave me 51 cents a mile when I came from like 31. They got me home every weekend, and 6 months later, they got it. I'm kind of hesitant to say the account, right? But I'll just say it. They got an account with Target.
Okay.
So I'm driving for Target.
Okay.
I'm still with Landair, but I'm pulling Target trailers.
Okay.
And I run out of a DC. They put me on this account with 6 or 7 months of experience. I mean, with a time within their company, I had a year experience at that time.
Okay.
And they just gave me that chance, and now I'm home every night. I'm still running 500 miles a week. I got a guarantee pay. I'm on salary.
Okay.
And honestly, man, it's great, dude. I love it.
Okay.
It worked out for me. I can't say it's great for everybody else.
So do you have any what's the cons? Is there, in your opinion, is there any cons with this company?
Right. Man, cons. That's crazy, right? Because I've never even really thought about it, to be honest. I mean, I guess you could say, like, if you come to the company, having to wait to get a truck. I did hear some people saying a week or 2 weeks to get a truck. As a matter of fact, I just tried to get my cousin on this specific account that I'm on, and he had been driving for 15 years, but he hasn't been in a truck for over 3 years.
Okay.
So Landair was like, "Nah, we can't even hire you."
Did they?
You know what I mean?
Oh, they didn't. Oh, they didn't even hire him. Did he? Wow. So they didn't even. They didn't even give him a refresher course or nothing like that. They don't have no refresher.
They did. They offered that. They did offer that. They offered that. But he's been driving trucks for 15 years. You know what I mean? He pretty much told him, like, I could very well have more experience than the trainer you're going to put me with or whatever. So.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't speak about the training because I didn't go through it.
Oh, okay. All right. So that would be like a con. Like, they don't have no refresher course.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Okay. We cool. We good with that. Let's talk about the equipment, man. So they got you in a what? What's the equipment they got you in, and what's all the amenities inside the truck?
Well, when I was on truckload, I was in like a 2016 International. It was an automatic. And that leads into the cons. There's no APUs. I asked the shop in Greenville, Tennessee, if I could put an inverter in the truck,
Mm-hmm.
or would they rather put me buy the inverter and them install it?
Mm-hmm.
And they said no. So inverters you can plug into your 12 volt. It's not really adequate to pull a fridge all day and night. You know what I mean, and stuff like that.
Okay. Are you able to?
So I mean that's a con.
Are you able? So they don't have no inverters. Wow. And
Yeah, no inverters.
And they won't let you and they won't let you get one either. Like, what if?
I don't believe so,
man.
What
In your opinion, what do you think would have happened if you did get one installed? Then they would have made you take it out, or?
Probably. I thought about doing it, honestly.
There he is. Hold on for a second. Let me take this right quick. Hold on. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, still here, man. I had the slightest idea. I really can't give you a backstory. All I was told is that they'll call me when they done, and they haven't even did that yet. So nope. Not a problem. Yep. So much for that, man. All right, I'm back. So, okay. So no inverter, no fridge, just a bare bones truck, pretty much.
Yep. I got Freightliners, Kenworths, and maybe some international still.
Are they autos or are they autos or manuals? Or which truck you driving?
With this fleet, we got all Freightliners.
Is it manual or auto?
Yeah, these are all automatic.
Oh, okay. So
there are still some manuals out there.
So, in a nutshell, as far as the equipment, we're gonna back to the autos and manuals. They require you not to have a auto restrictions on your license.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So if you guys interested in going over to Landair, definitely make sure that you don't have that auto restrictions. But it's unfortunate that some of these trucking schools now is only training in automatics. I just got finished talking to Roadmasters maybe about a week or two ago, and I was talking to them about what their trucks, their equipment that they train in, and they only train in they only train in automatics. So there's gonna be few far between trucking schools that you guys gonna be training in. Especially if y'all want to train for a fully manual truck, it's better to do your homework and do your research on trucking schools to see which ones that still offers training in a manual, because like he said, some companies, it's not going to pick you up because if you have an auto restriction. So driver cams in the truck, man. Yep. They got driver cams in the truck.
The international that I was in when the first truck that I was in, it had one facing me and it had one facing out. But I don't see many of those anymore. I really don't. I believe it's more like a how much experience you have and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
All right. Hey, dude.
But in the truck that I'm in now, it's just outward facing.
Do they offer a sign-on bonus, or did they offer you a sign-on bonus there?
No. No, there's no sign-on
All
bonus.
right, so no sign-on bonus. What about, you know anything about do you think they hire felons, or do you know that they hire felons?
It's a case-by-case basis. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% on that, but I can tell you that I had 2 misdemeanor charges,
Mm-hmm.
and they were both like 5 years old, and they were fine with it.
Okay.
But as far as felonies, I'm not 100%.
Okay. Now, since you go home every night, or just about, can you take the truck home with you?
I park it at a distribution center.
Oh, okay. Would they let you take the truck
But
home?
if you're on the truckload side, yes.
Oh, okay. But now that you're on the what's your name side, the what can I call this? Local side or something like that, you're not able to take the truck home.
No, no. It works out better on our account like that.
So it's a day cab that you driving, or is you still driving the sleeper?
I'm still in a sleeper.
Oh, okay.
We're supposed to, last time I heard, there's a couple of day cabs, but we're supposed to eventually all be in day cabs.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, man, I mean, Landair, it sounds like they got you on a good account. So how do you feel about your future with Landair, bruh?
Sorry, you went out a little bit.
I said, how do you feel about your future with Landair?
Well, it's looking pretty good, That was my whole thing, man. When I decided I'm gonna make a jump and I'm gonna go to another company,
mm-hmm.
This is only my second company, and I plan to keep it that way. You know what I mean? I came to Landair hoping that I could find what people say a home and all,
mm-hmm.
and that was looking pretty good, being home every weekend. But then once they called me and said, "Hey, you've done pretty well, and we want to give you this opportunity to be home every night." I love it, to be honest with you, dude. I don't have a set time to go into work. The loads, I run for Target, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
mm-hmm.
the loads are there, they're loaded. I have a cut time for each load, for each store. I only do one store a day. I run down for anywhere from Augusta to Athens or into Atlanta, but it's always one store, like most of the time, one store a day, 98% of the time. The load's ready when I get there. I can come in and run it anytime I want.
Okay.
And I drop and hook at the store, and I'm right back to the house. And I take a 30 and I go right back home. So my future with Landair, man, if I can, just not make any dumb mistakes as far as, because safety, they're cracking down on safety. So speeding and following distance and stuff like that, as long as you don't get too many violations and do what you do, you should be all right. You know what I mean? So,
all right.
Hey, I'm in it for the long run over here, man. Cause I feel, me personally, and I know they have a bunch of other dedicated accounts, but for me personally, with this Target, it being so close to where I live at, I don't plan on going anywhere, man. With
at least
with 2 years experience, and you're home every night, and sometimes you're netting $1,200 a week. You're not gonna. To me, I don't think you're gonna get no better. At least in my area, you're not gonna get any better. From where I'm at.
All right. Well, brother, man. Well, hold on, right quick. There we go. Appreciate you coming on right quick to talk about Landair. Man. So you would suggest Landair. Let me ask you this. Do they have driver referrals there? Would you be able to refer a driver there? Do they got driver referral?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. And last but not least, man, what about leasing? Do they offer lease? Do they offer lease there?
No, there's no leasing. No.
Okay. Good.
No leasing, no owner op.
Okay, so straight company.
Yep, straight company.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. Hold on, there we go. I appreciate you coming on, talking about Landair.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. If you guys interested in Landair, there's the website right there. You can go to landair.com and click on careers and see what they got. See what they got for you. See if this company is right for you. Well, it's right for this guy. You know, he like it. There's no, there wasn't much negativity about the company. Everything seems to be straightforward. I mean, coming in, making 51 cents a mile. That's right there, you know, if you want to go per diem, but right there, that's, you know, might be a good interest for you. All right. Well, I am Lockout Men, and this is Expose Series, the MTC Make the Call series. If you guys have any companies you want to talk about, definitely give me a holler, and I'll bring you on to talk about your company or the lack thereof, I guess. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell and that all button for more. If you guys have anything for me to talk about, send it to me in the Gmail. That's Lockoutmen, Lockoutmenpodcast at gmail.com. Or you can hit me up in the Instagram. I had a brain fart right there. God damn it. You can hit me up in the Instagram and get me over there. Anonymous, yo, I appreciate you coming on, man. And on that tip right there, me and Anonymous, we are gone.